Okay, so I don't normally do this, and I don't really like to be on camera. That's why I have my phone pointed towards my tablet. But I'm going to go ahead and read this poem that I wrote. And it's inspired by one of my friends that recently posted her video on Facebook. So I'm just going to go ahead and read this. I live in comfort inside my white privilege. I can walk with my head high and carry no shame. I live in comfort inside my white privilege because, after all, what's really in a name? I don't have to worry about my application for employment being overlooked because my name is Jolene, but someone with a name like Javandria has passed by just because her name sounds black. Even though she has a higher degree of education and a much longer list of qualifications, she even has years of experience where I have none, but they still have more faith in me to get the job done. I live in comfort inside my white privilege, but I can't ignore racism and its existence. I can walk down the street without looking suspicious. Because I'm not black, I'm not considered vicious. I can be reprimanding my child in the street for doing wrong when suddenly the police come along, but to them, I'm just a parent doing my job because I live in comfort inside my white privilege. But when a man of color does the same thing and a nosy neighbor comes out of his house with a golf club and along come the police, he is considered a threat, even though the white man is the one with a weapon. He's not the one detained and arrested. I live in comfort inside my white privilege. I don't have the fear of my daughter being shot for playing at the park with a toy gun or walking home with some Skittles and a drink. I can walk aimlessly through a store and not be bothered, and watch as employee after employee passes me by to ask the young black woman if she needs help finding something, not once, not twice, but multiple times. I don't have to watch the news as my brother, father, uncle, or friends are targeted and arrested at a much higher rate than white men for the same crimes, because I live in comfort inside my white privilege. And every time a white person hears someone say Black Lives Matter, they immediately respond with All Lives Matter. But what you need to understand is that they're not saying all lives don't matter. They just want their lives to matter equally to ours. But we live in comfort inside our white privilege. When you hear of a black man being killed by the police, you come back with statistics of black on black crime. But when Black John kills Black Rob, Black John goes to jail. And when Officer Rob kills Black Bob, he goes home on paid leave and serves no time, thanks to his blue and white privilege. And we don't have to worry about being pulled over driving through an unfamiliar neighborhood because we look lost. We feel free to roam when and where we want without worrying about the cost. Some of you may say that what I'm saying is false, that you're not treated any better just because your skin is white. But if you set aside your pride and think and reflect back on history, you'll see that I'm right. But you live in comfort inside your white privilege. So that's the end. I hope you guys like it. Feel free to share. Thanks.